Right, folks in Southeast Houston, in that neighborhood, dealing with a bit of a parking problem.
The Meadowcreek Village Civic Club tells us they've noticed more vehicles parked in the front and side yards of homes in violation of a city ordinance. A city leader says a recent change has led to challenges in enforcement. Troy Kless joins us in Meadowcreek Village to further explain.
Residents say they've complained about this issue behind me, cars parking in people's yards. But in one example, this property owner says he parks his car in the yard as opposed to the street due to another potential risk.
Meadowcreek Village is where Carol Vaughn has lived for 40 years.
We really are proud of the community that we live in, and we want it to look better, and we know it can.
They say in the past few months, they've noticed more of these violations, cars parked in the front yard, not in the driveway or the street.
We call and make our complaints, but they don't even know what we're talking about when we call. They tell us to call HPD. So it's just a matter of confusion.
But for at least one resident we spoke to, it's not confusing.
I feel very safer having my vehicle moved out of the way than wake up and have it, damaged.
Bobby Ratliff says he understands the ordinance. This map shows the city neighborhoods in blue that opted into the ordinance, which carries a $150 fine for violators.
I'll put my truck and let's get an actual photo of it.
As you see here, space can be limited for passing vehicles if cars park on the street. Ratliff says the issue is worse at night.
I do see people coming, speeding, and just totally having to slow down to navigate between the two vehicles, and that is the big concern.
City Council member Fred Flickinger told KHU 11 in part of a statement, recent issues are largely due to a transition in enforcement, saying responsibility has shifted from police to Houston Public Works Community Code enforcement. But he is working to improve coordination, provide guidance, and ensure cases are handled correctly, something Vaughn wants to see.
We need people to come out here and talk to the community about yard parking and maybe and knock on the doors and say, look, you can't do this, and give out tickets.
In Southeast Houston, Troy Kless, KHOU 11 News.